What's up, everyone? Mr. Hutch here. Here is your table 6. This is our last of the just isolated multiplication division tables, and then we're going to get into mixed tomorrow. So if you're absent today, this is a big deal for you to really try to soak this in, and then we'll do a couple problems together. So one of the things that we talked about, now if you weren't absent and you're just watching this to check your work, you can sort of skip through to the part that's helpful to you, because right now I'm just going to talk about number 1 and 2 for a moment. So our big thing, remember, we're circling from input to output. We're asking if the numbers are going up or down, and we're putting our arrows, and also we're putting what our options are for operations. So we've decided that this is multiplication because we tell ourselves 4 times what, or 4 times something equals 16. I know it's multiplication because 3 times something equals 12, that type of thing. Okay, same thing over here. Oh, I know it's division because backwards 3 times something equals 24. 1 times something equals 8. And so those are good signs to tell you that it's multiplication or division. All right, so the next big thing is, remember, we have a couple choices. We can just do the test problem, 4 times blank equals 16, and fill it in. Okay, or we can do 24 divided by blank equals 3, and maybe we just know what the answer is. Or some of you are using a strategy of dividing 16 divided by 4 to give you the missing number, or 24 divided by 3 to get you the rule number. But you have to know why that works. It's not okay to just know, oh, that's what I do because my teacher told me. So that's what I've been pushing people today, is to explain to me why that works, so you're not just doing something because you know that's how it works. So when you do 16 divided by 4, okay, that's what it looks like. The reason it works is because the original problem, and that's the key phrase, original problem is 4 times blank equals 16, and we can do the inverse operation, 16 divided by 4, so that's why that works. Over here, the original problem is 24 divided by blank equals 3, and in division, we can swap these last two numbers because of the commutative property. Okay, and it gets us the missing number. So that's the same thing as doing 24 divided by 3, okay, 24 divided by 3 to get the missing rule number. So that's why we're allowed to do that, and it's important that you understand that, okay? All right, so over here, I'm just going to go over problem 6 and 7 real quick, so you can do these with me if you are absent, or just check your work if you are here. All right, so circle from input to output. I always pay attention that this is the rule number that we don't know yet. All right, so are the numbers going up or down? From 8 to 64, they're going up, and my choices are addition or multiplication. I think it's multiplication rule because 8 times something equals 64, and 3 times something equals 24. So I'm pretty sure it's multiplication. So I'm going to look at this missing problem. 8 times what equals 64? Okay. Or I can do the inverse operation and just do 64 divided by 8 equals. Okay, and so then I know my rule number is 8. I'm going to circle the one I know so I can actually solve the problem. Put it where it goes, on top. And now this says door times skate equals dirty U 32. And we're done. Okay, on to number 7. Circle from input to output. Here's my rule number, my blank. So I'm looking, are the numbers going up or down? They're going up. My choices are addition or multiplication. Okay? And so I'm pretty sure it's multiplication because 3 times something equals line 9. 8 times something is 24. Okay? Just like if I went backwards, I could say, oh, going backwards, 9 times something is 54. 3 times something is 18. So I know that this is a division problem. All right, so here we go. So here's our times. Okay? And you can create your missing multiplication problem. 3 times what equals 9? Do a little test problem. Or you know that we can do the inverse operation and do 9 divided by 3 equals, and get your answer that way also. Okay? Where we're just dividing big number divided by the small number to get the rule. Okay? But that's why it works, because the inverse operation, and the original problem is 3 times blank equals 9. Okay, so We know that a 3 goes in here, or you solved it that way. So that's our rule number, is times 3. Circle what we know, which is a 21. And look, bottom, bottom. So equals 21, and the top is blank. So now we have what times 3 equals Denti Sun 21. You either know it, or you can do the inverse and do 21 divided by 3 equals to go backwards and back up to the top. Okay, so we know tree times surfing is Denti Sun 21. And so there we go. All right, if you have questions, ask. See you later.